Find a background for your poster. So I found this background here, and I'm going to use this background here. So I'm going to say copy image, and I'm going to bring this over into Photoshop. I'm going to go to edit to paste, and I'm going to resize it so that it fits the screen. And then I'm going to click enter. Hopefully yours is a clearer image than this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, here I am, I'm on step 6 and I've already done this. And then I'm going to add a new layer to the layers panel, and I'm going to start inserting my characters into the background here. So I want to make sure that I go over here and I click plus. It's very important that you click on this new layer over here in the layers panel. See how it says create a new layer when I hover over it? So I'm going to find a character over here, and I'm going to go to copy image, and I'm going to go to edit to paste, and I'm going to resize this character so that it fits into space, and I'm going to click enter. Yours will probably be a little bit smaller, but I'm just making this big enough so that you can see what I'm doing here. And then after this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on color range, and I'm going to select the background. Remember to move the slider to increase the fuzziness if needed. And then I'm going to click delete on the keyboard to delete that background. And then I'm going to repeat. So make sure that I have the correct layer selected over here. Then I'm going to go up to select to color range. I'm clicking on the white right here. Remember, I want my character to be all black over here, and I want the background to be white. So I'm going to move this slider around so that I can get that as close as I can. And then I'm going to click delete on my keyboard, Command D to deselect. It's not going to be the cleanest, and that's okay. So I'm going to resize this and click enter. Then I'm going to find another character to place inside here. So let's go with another minion. I'm going to go with this, let's see, we'll go with this minion here. And again, I'm going to go to edit. Oops, I almost forgot. I need to create a new layer here. Edit to paste. Resize. Enter. Select color range. Make sure that I click on my minion. Click OK. Click delete. And Command D on my keyboard. Command D, so select to deselect, Command D. And for the next one, I am going to choose something a little bit easier. I'm going to choose Gru here, and I'm going to say copy image. And I'm going to go over here, image, edit to paste. I'm going to go to select, to color range. Make sure that Gru is completely black here. And click OK. Then I'm going to hit delete on my keyboard. Command D to deselect, and again, I can resize this, make sure everything's on its own layer. And for the last one, let's put in Superman. And we'll do an image search. Perfect. So I'm going to go with this image right here. I'm going to say copy image, and make sure that I click on my move tool to apply that transformation. Again, I'm going to add another layer, so each character should be on their own separate layer here. And I'm going to go to edit to paste. I'm going to resize Superman so that he fits. I'm going to click enter, select color range, select that white background, move the fuzziness slider around so that your character is completely black and the background is white. And then I'm going to click delete on my keyboard and Command D to deselect. And I can actually rotate, if you remember, when you get these arrows, you can rotate your image. But after you rotate, you do have to hit enter, or you have to click back on that move tool. And don't forget to go to File to save as. And you're going to change this to JPEG. And we can call this chapter 4, characters. And then you're going to click save. You're going to click OK. And when you go back in here, you're going to insert this in here. So you're going to go to Insert, to Image, choose an image to upload, and make sure that you're choosing the right one. So if it says .psd, then that is not the correct image. So I'm going to find my .jpeg, and we call this chapter 4. So I'm going to look for chapter 4. So here's my chapter 4. Again, make sure it says .jpg, and I'm going to click OK. And make sure that you resize this to fit in that screen. So you're going to resize this so that it fits right in here. Once you're finished with this, don't forget to do the Flipgrid summarize for this chapter.